sometimes make some serious jokes. I was chatting with Thomas and I said, right, as though I found out all the questions for the three of them so that I don't get any. And when I turned the page, the next first word I looked at was exorcist. And it just so happened that I'm supposed to be one of the exorcists for the diocese. So I suppose the lot has fallen to me to say some of this. So I'm still in training, so don't bring your spirits, don't bring no demons, I mean. I am in training. I'm in apprenticeship all now, right? I want to first say that all these Pentecostal pastors, those who are will get sold, Pastor Duncan and so on, when they are doing deliverance ministry and they end up with a tough nut, they tell them, at this point, you need to go to a Catholic priest. They tell them that. You need to go to a Catholic priest now. We have done as much as we could do. So I need to say, because some Catholics don't know this, demons, evil spirits, the wicked works of Satan, the presence of Satan in a spirit form in people, that is very, very real. There are people right here who have been doing deliverance ministry for years and they meet it every Wednesday in Santa Rosa and different places at different days. It is very, very real. What I also want to say that many people don't realize, once you have been attached to a sin for a long enough period of time, it's not just your own nasty ways. You now are living in bondage to a spirit of fornication, lust, pornography, adultery, etc., etc., etc. It's not just your nastiness, it's that, yes. But there's also an evil spirit behind all these sins. I sound like Moses. That's not right. Just said that thing. The spirit of Moses and me. Okay. We also need to know, listen carefully, non-Christians, especially people who dabble in occult and witchcraft, and I have to say it, I can't lie, there are people, Hindu practitioners, who can be paid to put spells and send spirits on people. What they cannot do is take them out. Father Theodore told a story many years ago, I never forgot it. This fellow get his girl pregnant, but he just happened to be with the girl, so he get the girl pregnant, that was the girlfriend. And he had to tell him who's the correct girlfriend. But he don't want to marry the pregnant, he wants to be with his correct girlfriend. But he wasn't pregnant, done pregnant. And her father said, you are going to marry my daughter. And he said, well, no. So he went to the right person, paid the big money. The man released a spirit of death on the young boy. And in his sleep, he just felt something strange and see this big bull with fiery eyes coming down on him. And the only prayer he could remember was Magnificat. The Magnificat, a prayer to Mary. He said that prayer, it lifted up, and that's the last he knew about that. Some months after, he was on a bus, and somebody called him by name, and they had a chat. And after the chat, the man behind him tapped him and said, are you so-and-so from so-and-so place? He said, yes. He said, well, I don't know what God was dealing with, but I am so-and-so. And a man came to me and paid me to send the spirit of death to you, and I sent it. And it came back to me, and I sent it by the man. And at breakfast, he had tea, toast, and bath after the girl father. Because once the wicked spirits are invoked and released, somebody will fall.